So in case you didn't hear, it was recently announced that VivziePop is making a movie. Didn't see that coming, not gonna lie. Actually didn't, especially with the details, but we'll get into that. So yeah, this is actually quite amazing to hear. I'm actually really excited for this. There's not a lot of details yet about it, because we only know like one thing, but I am going to talk about the stuff we do know, so let's get into it. So yeah, all we really know right now is that it is not in the same universe as the Helluverse, so it's not part of the Helluverse. I don't think Zoophobe is part of the Helluverse either, so yeah. It's part of the Vivzieverse canon, I guess you could say, but it's not, you know what I mean. It seems to be about a prehistoric witch, judging by the one screenshot we have of the main character, who kind of reminds me of Nifty, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's kind of all we know. We have to wait for more details, really. So I don't really know what else to say about the movie, except, well, there's things I have to say, but about the movie itself, I don't really have anything to say right now. I was surprised, though, that it's coming from Warner Brothers, of all companies, considering, how they've been with animation the last 4 years. Although the ironic thing is, I think the CEO stepped down, and he was the one that cancelled all those animated shows, including Infinity Train. So, the moment he stepped down, they announced a bunch of new animated projects they're working on. Are they connected? Who knows? But also kind of feels weird considering that Warner Brothers are currently in a bit of a merger right now with Paramount. Yeah, so I don't know how to feel about that either. Obviously, like, I feel like if they've got the opportunity, like, she should take it. Like, I don't judge her for that, but I don't know, it feels a bit weird to me, this one. It does. The studio that's making it, but I'm sure that Viv will put her all into this movie, 100%. It's also going to be a theatrical release, which really surprises me as well, because, this isn't just Warner Brothers or Paramount, but almost every company right now has a habit where they don't promote or market their original content, and therefore it doesn't do well at the box office, and therefore they have an excuse to make more sequels, because then they're like, no one's watching our original stuff though. It's because you don't market it. What do you expect to happen? They know full well what they're doing. They do. I do not care. So, I don't know if that's going to happen here or not, but I unfortunately don't think this is going to be like a big, huge box office success, because, I mean, it's a 2D animated movie and it's in theaters, and, you know, they haven't done that well since the 90s, really. Like, the highest grossing, in the last, like, 20 years, the highest grossing 2D animated film is the Simpsons movie. That literally came out almost 20 years ago, so, they haven't really done well that much this whole, like, century, really, but I don't know, maybe it might be a surprise, we'll see, maybe. I don't think it's gonna do that well at the box office, but it might do decently. I'm sure it will. I mean, obviously there's gonna be a bunch of VivziePop fans going. I don't know if I'll see it in cinemas though, but we'll see. And of course, I do have to mention this, there are people saying that the movie's bad because VivziePop made it, even though it's not even out yet, and we know absolutely nothing about the plot, so yeah. I mean, anything that's made by a woman nowadays is just automatically labeled as bad even before it comes out, just because a woman made it. That's what happened with Supergirl. So yeah, I don't really agree with that. I mean, it's fine to not like something, that's totally valid, but you can't say you don't like something when it's not even out yet, you know? Like, all the people that say they hate the Helluverse, despite the fact that they clearly never watched it, because they don't know anything that they're talking about. So, yeah. And Vivzie, unfortunately, does get a lot of hate. I feel like mostly it's misogynistic, but still. So, yeah, we're going to have to wait on that one, I think. I mean, obviously there's going to be so many haters on this movie, but I'm sure that it'll just be a loud minority, to be honest. But we'll have to wait and see. Okay, my final point for this video, though, is how inspiring and amazing it is that Viv has made a movie. A theatrical movie, of all things. Because, like, she just started off as an animator on YouTube who made a pilot, and then the pilot got picked up, and then she has her own other two indie shows, Helluva Boss and Zoophobia. So she literally has 3 shows going on right now, and still has the time to make a whole movie. Like, that is insane, the amount of work she does. How does no one admire her? Like, I don't get it. Like, I get you don't like the swearing. Also, actually, I meant to say, we don't know if it's going to be swearing in this movie yet, but that would be funny if there was. But you have to admit that Viv, like, basically went from nothing to all that in such a short amount of time, and it's so amazing and inspiring. I love all of Viv's work, and I always will. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm going to end the video, I think, because there's not much to say about Prehistoria yet. So, until we get more details and more news, that's going to be the last time I talk about it. But I will obviously bring it back up again in the future when a trailer or something comes out. But let me know what you think. Are you excited for this movie? Let me know in the comments down below. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!